Hi, I'm Molly Knight Forde from mollyknightforde.com, founder of the Awareness School. And today I want to talk about impressions. What are impressions? They're things that we take in with all of our five senses and intuition, and perhaps something much, much more. But what's important about impressions is that we learn how to acquire new impressions, especially when it comes to self-transformation. Let's talk about how we gather impressions and what happens, and why they're so limited. When we take in impressions, we take in an image or an action or something that someone says. We can take in an environment and get a feel for it. We can watch somebody's body language and understand more. There are thousands of impressions coming at us every second. And the brain works very fast to retrieve a memory of what that might mean. Now, in the fourth way, Gurdjieff called this the formatory apparatus, and it really couldn't take in any new impressions, especially in regard to ourselves. It is kind of a retrieval system, retrieve a file in which an impression is remembered from long ago. We stored away lots of memories and lots of impressions when we were young. And so as we see things as adults, we simply retrieve the memory and the analysis, and we hardly have any objectivity about it. We simply analyze in order to see which filed impression it activates. And so if we approach any of our transformation and our healing, or trying to see who we really are through a formatory apparatus, we never really get an objective impression of ourselves. And so to learn how to be present and acquire new impressions provides these aha moments that are life-changing. Yes, we have to develop attention and learn how to be in the present, learn how to use our body to be in the present moment, so that we aren't just analyzing everything or putting labels on things or having feelings that are a result of an association from something long ago. We can catch ourselves having these kinds of patterned behavior, habitual mechanisms. And if we can catch ourselves and see that as a new impression, something starts to change, and we start to get traction. So I spend a lot of time in my groups, in my one-on-ones, and in my e-courses on how to take in new impressions. And so often people will come back and say, this is what I worked on. And I realize that I'm this or this or this. And it's all an analysis. It's not an observation. We need to get back to the business of treating our lives as if we don't know ourselves. We can't assume we know anything. We must verify through our experience and our self-observation what's going on in us. So a lot of times I'm saying, no, it's not a self-observation. That's an analysis of what you thought you saw. And so we spend a lot of time learning how to take in new impressions in order to observe ourselves. And when that can happen, we begin to see how we operate in conditioned patterning. And this can have a ripple effect throughout your life. We realize where negative emotions come from. We realize how we've made an association and perhaps have sideways anger towards someone that was really not their fault, but something that we made an association with. So taking in new impressions is a fantastic way to learn more about ourselves. See you next week.